こんばんは。それでは今日からバーンハウスレーンやっていきます。1週間前ぐらいに1時間ぐらい配信したんですけどちょっとそれから間が空いちゃって、別ゲーをやってちょっと間が空いちゃったんで、改めて最初からやろうと思います。最初の1時間はおそらくサクサク進むと思う。よいしょ。ちょっとこのゲームの情報詳しくは知らないんで、多分ホラー、横スクロールホラーアドベンチャーだと思うんですけど、詳しくはわかんない。結構その序盤の1時間やった限りではちょっとこう精神的なきつさがあるというか、やっていきます。コントローラー推奨ということなんで、前回はキーボードマウスでやってたんですけど、コントローラーにしました。
Hi, Angie. It's Tracy from the agency. I have good news. The job's come up. And it's a big one, just like you wanted. It's a long drive, southwest. Right in the middle of bloody nowhere. But it's just one elderly gentleman living on a farm. Early dementia symptoms, so it's all pretty standard. You'll need to do some light cooking, but nothing too crazy. You know the drill. His regular carer's off sick, and they need someone to keep an eye on the poor chap until she gets back.I'd go myself. It sounds like a lovely holiday in the country.
体調崩したっていうのも理由があるんだろうね。
Kids and I'm stuck in the office as always.
なんかただのうちじゃなかったの。
I'm sure you will. Angie?
I can't. Something's come up. I'm sorry.
十字キーでも操作できる。嬉しい。スティックでもいいんだけど、スティックはあんまり十字キーの方がやりやすい。ダメ、これじゃ持たない。私の重みで壊れてしまう。私とジェームズの結婚式の写真、なんでまだ持っているんだろう。ずっと前に捨てるべきだった。もう破片が飛び散った。読み上げはしなくていいか。タバコ吸ったらセーブ。保存完了。で、調べられるところにはこのインタラクトマークが出てくるかな。 X ボタン。行き過ぎた。この辺かな。Y でアイテムボタンを開く。Y って PS コントローラーと四角だっけな。違う、三角だ。この心の叫びも見とこうか。逃げ道はない。痛みを終わらせよう。やれ。苦しまない。もういい。やれ。諦めろ。これで終わり。やるか。ロープを外す。外しても変わんない。降りても逃げ場はない。これ出られる？もしかして。 最初のプレイではこっち行かなかったけど、ダメか、もうやるしかない。
These last 2 months have been the best months of my life. Will you marry me?
A nurse falling in love with a patient? God, no.
旦那さんは患者さんだったんだね。旦那さんはもう癌で
Marrying a dying man.
もうすぐ
I
死ぬ
never
って状
understood
態
why she
で、
did it.
そこでこの看護師さ
Are
ん
you
だったそ
kidding
の
me? Of course I want to go.
女の人好きになって
It's only like
結婚して
the
た。
best place on earth.
I'm afraid the patient is not responding to the treatment.
We should start planning palliative care.
April. That's perfect. We're gonna see the cherry blossoms.
James really shouldn't be traveling in his current condition. I'm sorry, but I can't allow it.
もう旦那さんはホスピスに入るようなマッ
It's
クの
all
状
right.
態。
We'll go once I'm done with this.
旅行も行けない。
Fucking keeper.
Angie, I'm sorry. James was a great guy.
で亡くなっ
I'm
ちゃったと。
sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for your loss.
That's a nasty cop, Angie. Should go have that looked at.
You okay? You look a bit pale.
で旦那さんが亡くなった後にアンジーも体調が悪くなったと。
No one really said anything.
I have bad news, Mrs. Weather. Worst, I'm afraid. It's lung cancer. Late stages.
アンジーも旦那さん
But
と同じ
didn't her husband die of
Hang on,
cancer
Mac-
last year? Both of them.
だからさっき
What are the
仕事を
odds?
断ったの。仕事を断って自殺
Maybe if we found it sooner. But at this point, it's so far gone, there's nothing
しちゃったと。
I'm sorry, Mrs. Weather. We cannot cure your cancer. You have about 6 minutes to live.
これはちょっと書体ミスってるぞ。この書体はちょっとおかしい。
Fuck. Tracy, I've changed my mind. I'll take that job.
That's great. I'll be honest. I thought people would fight each other over those few weeks in Devon, but guess what? Nobody wants to go.
で、
The
さっき
clean
断った
country
仕事を
air,
受
the
ける
double
ことに。
pay. I mean, what's not to
自
like?
殺失敗して
But it's all right. I've got my best nurse on the
仕
job
事を
now.
受けるこ
It's
と
all
にし
good.
たと。
I know things have been hard for you. I'm glad you've changed your mind. It'll be good for you to go out there and,
Tracy, this is probably my last job. I just need to save up some money and then I want to travel for a bit. Go to Japan. See the cherry blossoms.
well, okay. You've not had a holiday abroad for years. By all means, go. But you'll be back, right?
I'll let you know when I get back home. Bye.
ダッシュどうやるんだったっけ？丸ダッシュね。
You must be Angie then. Come in, come in. Oh, you're a lifesaver. Dad's regular carer was in a car accident recently. Nothing life-threatening. But she's had some pins and screws put in her knee and it'll be months before she can get back to work. Now, I would have loved to take Dad with me to the city. I could have him close to where I work. I'd look after him myself. But he won't have it, the stubborn old fool that he is. Still, he's lived in this house his whole life. He was born just there in the other room. He might as well spend what time he has left here on the farm where he's happy, right?
そうですね。
I agree.
Dad's always loved the farm. This piece of land, the house, and the animals were all that mattered to him. And Mum, of course, when she was still alive. You should meet Dad. Come with me. He's in the lounge. After you. Meet Angie, Dad. She's gonna look after you until Joyce gets back.
Hello, dear.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, that's from the office. I should take it. Hello? Hi, Sam. No, I shan't be long. I'm just showing the house to that new nurse. I'll be back before 5, 5:30 tops. Oh, I know. He always does that. Yeah. See you soon. Ta-ta. Oh, I'm really strapped for time today, I'm afraid. I'll just explain everything quickly and leave you to it. I'll need you to cook for George. He prefers the good old classics, nothing too complicated.
定番の家庭料
The
理。
truth is, he'd just eat sandwiches every day if he could. But don't let him do that. I'll leave you a list of his favourite meals. Anything that's there, just help yourself. Here's Dad's bedroom. He might occasionally need help with this or that, but on most days he still manages to dress on his own. And here's the bathroom he uses. Again, just watch him to make sure he doesn't slip on the tiles and break his hip or something. Dad likes to be called George.
ジョージ。
You can take him for a walk sometimes if the weather's okay, but he prefers to spend most of the day here watching TV. That means you'll have plenty of time left for yourself. There's lots of old books in the house if you ever get bored, and an old computer in the office. But I'm not sure if it works. And finally, my old bedroom. That's your space now, so make yourself at home. Just don't let the cats in.
猫は入れるんだ
They。get too cozy indoors and they never want to leave.
確か猫がいるんだよね、この先に。
Hello?
首に鍵がついてる。
I've left a little guidebook on the kitchen table for you. Make sure to check it every now and then, you know, when you get stumped. And please, keep a close eye on George. I know he seems fine most of the time, but he does have his moments.
.これがアンジーの部屋かな。灰皿が置いてある。セーブしよう。 懐中電灯は取っておきますか。これは気に入ったものを見つけたらこの棚に置こう。なんか飾り付けができるのかな。こっちは入れない。ここは入れる。ハムスターが中にいる。これはジェームスの部屋だっけな。あ、ジョージだ。ジョージのベッド。これ観葉植物の場所を覚えとかないといけない。後で水やりをしないといけない。これがバスルームかな。トイレか。確か1階にもバスルームがあったよね。あれ、階段どこだっけ。これだ。これもバスルーム。よし、トイレしよう。いい音。あれ、キッチンどこだったっけ。ああ、これ地下への階段。あ、開くんだ。ちょっとまあここ後にしよう。ここがキッチンだっけ。キッチンだ。ツナ缶を取っとこう。で、紅茶缶も取っとこう。取れるものは取っとく。きっと空がガイドね。失礼。ジョージの好物とかが書いてあるのかな。ジョージにサンドイッチを作る。植物に水をやる。2つのタスクをこなせて。メモを手にする。これか。先週地下室に電気工が忘れていった道具を取りに来るから、家の前の倉庫に道具箱を置いといたと伝えてよろしくね、サラ。このじょうろも使うから取っておこう。これが倉庫かな。この辺はもうやったから、なぜかネズミがドライバーで突き刺されてる。このドライバーは後で使うから取っておこう。あ、そうか、取れないんだ。工具箱。ペンチとカッターと。で、さっきのペンチを使ってスクリュードライバーを抜く。これね。これ使う。抜けた。で、ドライバーを洗わないといけない。ここで洗えるかな。間違えた。ドライバーを これできれいになった。あとは観葉植物に水をやらないといけないから、このじょうろに水をよし。とまずここね、間違えた。1個 OK。間違えた。ここにも水を。あと2つ。ここに1個。あとはジョージの寝室にあったよね。ジョージの寝室は2階だったよね。いや、これ実質だ。ジョージの寝室、ここだ。ああ、そっか。水がないんだもん。よし、水やり終わり。あとはジョージにサンドイッチを作ってあげないといけない。どこだったっけ、ジョージね。ここだ。何見てるんだろうね。映画かな。奥さんの骨壺。これアメリカかどっかわかんないけど、仮想なんだっけ。骨壺があるってことは最近は仮想なのかな。そのままなんか棺桶に入れて埋めるイメージだったけど、アメリカではないのか。話してみるか。
Anything good on the telly?
Oh, yeah. It's one of those American films.
アメリカ映画って言ってることはこれはアメリカじゃないのかな。紅茶。
Fancy a cup of tea?
Oh, you just had one, thank you.
毛布？
Would you like a blanket?
Oh, that's very sweet of you, dear. But no, thank you.
まだ壁があ
I'm
る
quite
ね。
warm.
まだ。散歩は？
Wanna go for a walk?
Oh, that's a bit windy, isn't it?
I suppose.
全部断られる。
Oh, I think I'll give it a miss, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
もうやってられないよねって何なのこれ。選ぶの怖いんだけど。ちょっと選んでみるか。これどういう意味なんだろうな。
This is all bloody awful, isn't it?
What do you mean, dear?
I don't even know. Don't listen to me, George. I'm just having a bad day.
特に何も起きなかった。
Let me know if you need anything, yeah?
Right, oh dear. Will do.
You hungry?
Well, I don't know. I suppose I could always do with a nice sandwich if you have one.
OK。じゃあサンドイッチ作ってこよう。前はね、ツナマヨサンドを作ったけどね、ちょっとお口に合わなかったみたいなんだよね。だから今回は別の。さて、まずパンを置きます。で、ツナはお気に召さなかったようなので、まあレタスは入れてあげる。レタス、いちごジャム？あと3つ。ハムサンドにするか。ハム。どうしよう。マヨネーズ。もうシンプルにチーズ。ハムサンドにするか。ハムチーズサンド。はい、できた。変なサンドイッチ？変じゃないよ、全然。ちょっと待って。なんで変なサンドイッチなの？普通じゃない？パン置くでしょ？レタス。マヨネーズ。マヨネーズ入れすぎじゃん、これ。あと2つ使えるから。トマト。で、パン。これなんで変なサンドイッチなの？変じゃないと思うんだけど。レタス。ピクルス。うえ。こんな色してた。で、ハム。ベーコンにしよっか。パン。どう作っても変なサンドイッチって言われるな。ちょっともうオーソドックスなのにしよう。レタス、ハム、チーズ、で、パン。これでいいでしょ。はい。今回は美味しく食べてくれるかな。食べた。ダメだ。お口に合わなかったみたい。あれ？喋れなくなっちゃった。なんか電気が消えたね。シューズを直す。そっかそっか。じゃあ地下室へ。地下室への階段どこだっけ？
Time for bed. Night night, my dear.
おやすみ。
Good night, George.
ここだったっけ？わかり。そっか、まず開ける。スクリュードライバーね。よし。
Oh. Hello again, little one. It's all right. You don't have to be afraid of me. I don't bite. Not running away this time. Good. You know I wouldn't hurt you, my little furry friend. I love cats. In fact, if I wasn't fucking dying of cancer, I'd probably get a dozen cats to live with me.
猫好きなんだね。
People would call me a crazy cat lady. But I just wouldn't give a shit. I'm very curious about that key on your neck. What's it for? Would you mind if I borrowed it?
おう。
Kitty?
猫逃げちゃった。
Don't leave me alone down here.
なんかね、そうそうそう、猫の鍵で開くんだったっけな。ボイラー動いてるよ。
Do we really want to play hide and seek? Come on, Kitty. Where are you?
どこ行ったの？ここだ。
There you are. Are you trying to tell me something, Kitty? Maybe you're hungry. Should I get you some food?
ツナ缶やってみるか。お腹は空いてないと。確かね、このハムスターのカゴが気になってんだよね。この猫。ハムスターが死んでいる。ピンクの首輪からするとメスだったみたい。これちょっと前回は先に行ったんだけど、裏庭にねもう一匹ハムスターがいて、死んだハムスターがいて、それが埋葬されてるんだよね。そこに一緒に埋葬してあげるっていうクエストかな、これ。で、手では持ってないから、この紅茶缶にOK。じゃあ行きましょう。
Where are you off to now?
ここ。どうやって行くんだっけ？まず階段を降りて、で、こっちだっけ？ここ。
Were you friends with these rodents? Is that why you brought me here?
ここにね、オスのハムスターが埋葬されようとしている。だから多分さっきのメスのハムスターと一緒に飼われてたんだよね。だから持ってきた死体をここにそんな投げ込まない。
Rest in peace, little guys.
これで猫が
Two
心を許
lovers
してくれる
sleeping
のかな。
forever in a shared grave. I wish I was this lucky. I'll probably just have worms with me in the coffin, munching on my carcass. And spiders. Horrible fucking spiders. God damn it. I'm really not ready for any of this. This shouldn't be happening. I don't want to die. I'm telling you this because you're a cat. And cats know about these things. Thank you, darling.
これで鍵がゲットできた。でね、鍵がかかったドアが3つこの屋敷の中にあるんだけど、まずここはね、この鍵じゃ開かなかったんです。開かないよね。で、場所は地下室。怖い声が響いてると。よし。懐中電灯。なんか謎のドアを開けるとね、謎の世界に繋がってる。何なんだろうね、これ。何の反応も示さないんだよ。間違えた。一応反応してるな。なんだ、松明。病院のベッド。ベッドに死体袋が。女性の古い死体が木の根に絡まっている。金属棒が彼女の中に突き刺さっている。紙がついている。これは何？紙を取る。とりあえずドア全部開けとこうか。ドラム缶。これは反応しない。これはなんか燃えてる。でループするんだよね。最初に戻る。でさっき取ったメモを調べると、青空の下でつぶやけ。私は死を恐れている。なぜならまだ自分の人生を生きてないからだ。で青空を探す。これが最初青空と思ってたんだけど、これじゃなくて、これドアの上になんか青空がかかっててと。ここで言う。私は死を恐れている。なぜならまだ自分の人生を生きてないからだ。
I'm only afraid of dying because I haven't lived yet.
何かが起きた。何が起きたかというと、あれなんだっけ、これだっけ、これが調べられるようになったんだっけ。ドライバー使うんだっけな。コンセントを出す。で2枚目読む。頭上からお前は見下ろしている爬虫類に尋ねよ。これで終わり。これ2番目か。1番目はどれだ。押す。 今開いたのはどこだ？これだ。よし。頭上、爬虫類にこれで終わりって尋ねるのと、太陽の祭壇で私のすべてをあなたに捧げます。OK。まず爬虫類。爬虫類。これは太陽の祭壇だけど、これ後にしよう。爬虫類はあれ？爬虫類いないな。なんかワニが描かれたとこあったんだけど、どこだ？先に太陽やってみよう。
I give myself to you.
で、最後、爬虫類。あ、これ。ワニがいる。ちょっと開けて、これで終わり。
Is this the end?
うん。これで全部なんだけど、あれ？これで全部じゃなかったっけな。ここは取ったでしょ。あ、順番通りにやらないといけないのか、もしかして。もう一回最初から。これも押したよね。まずここね。
I'm only afraid of dying because I haven't lived yet.
で、次にワニ。
Is this the end?
で、太陽の祭壇。
I give myself to you.
よし。この屋敷どうなってんだ？こっちはいけないのか。バーンハウスレーン。鍵がかかってる。 さっきの鍵使えないよね。あ、鍵なくなってるわ。もう鍵がかかっている。トイレも入れない。これなんだっけ。よくある脂っこいインド料理のテイクアウト店。でもさ、これケバブって書いてあるんだけど、で中でもケバブ作ってんだけど、ケバブってインド料理じゃないよ。トルコ料理だよね。
Hello?
Yes, yes, hello. I know you're in a hurry, but please, I'm almost done here. I'll be with you as soon as I finish this last portion. You a smoker? Fancy a smoke while you wait? Go ahead, that ashtray's there for a reason.
You want me to smoke in a
この
restaurant?
人よく見たら裸
I
エプロン
really
だよ。
wouldn't go as far as calling it a restaurant, darling.
Actually, you know what? A cigarette sounds great. I will have one, if that's alright.
なんかこれ切り落としたのを下のなんか下になんかモンスター的なやつがいるけど、あいつが食べてんのかな。何してんの。あ、食べてる食べてる。なんだこいつ。
Job's done. Now, how may I help you?
Is there someone in your basement?
Yes, well spotted. It's Ruby, my girlfriend. She's always there.
She's, making some strange noises.
She just gets a bit agitated when she's hungry, that's all. But now that she's fed, it should stop soon. Well, for a couple of hours anyway.
She has quite an appetite for a girl.
I know. We're already on a third roll of meat today. Where does it all go?
So she just sits down there eating kebabs all day.
Yes, she does enjoy my doner kebab quite a bit. All my girls do. We have a strict feeding routine here that brings real results. That's what they sign up for, and that's what they get. No fooling around with bread or salad. Just a good old meat.
Are those chains? Is she chained to the wall?
Of course she is. Safety first. That's my motto.
You can't do that.
No, see, you don't understand. It's all mutually agreed. It's all good.
そう。
She actually signed a form letting me do that. Wanna see?
Maybe later?
見たいな。
I know it looks a bit odd, but I've been doing this for a while, and trust me, the chains are necessary. Especially since the Destiny incident. Oh, Destiny.
デスティニーってどうなの。
I'll never forgive myself for that.
Well, as long as she's okay down there.
She's more than okay. That basement is probably the safest place on Burnhouse Lane, if you ask me. That's why I
Burnhouse
don't
Lane
go
っ
out
て
so
通りの
much
名前なの
anymore. But what do I know? Don't mind me. I'm just a guy who makes kebabs.
ケバブ野郎。
Burnhouse Lane. How did I end up here?
Judging by the smell, you crawled out of the sewer. No offense.
But I was in a house in the countryside. No cities around for miles. just hills and fields. And then...
Listen, I don't want to be rude, but that's just none of my business. Occasionally people like you stop by this place. They always ask questions, try to understand. They say, where are we? Where's everyone else? Why me? But I don't have any answers, and I'm not even interested in finding them. I'm just a kebab guy from Burnhouse Lane, and for $5.99, I'll make you a nice doner kebab.
いや、食いたくないな。裸エプロンだ
eat
し。
when I get home. What's your name?
Darling, I'm just an ordinary kebab guy. You really want the bother of remembering my name?
はい。
Yes.
Well, you can call me
マ
Omar.
ル。
But I bet you won't even remember that tomorrow. Shit.
多分忘れて
You
る。
won't even remember that in 20 minutes.
多分この店で言ったら
What if
忘
we
れてる。オマール、オマール。
Then
覚えとこ
you
う。
get one large doner kebab on the house. But really, I just don't care.
You mentioned someone called Destiny. Who's that?
Destiny. She was
前の彼
She
女
was the love of my life. Lived down in the basement,
この子ね。
same as Ruby now. But Destiny... Oh, Destiny made my heart beat like a drum. You know, boom, tada-boom, tada-boom. So special. So beautiful. So big.
大きい
She
って
was able to eat twice the meat other girls could. But then one day...
Let me guess.
なんだろう。食べ過ぎて破裂したでしょ。
She ate too much and exploded.
No, no.
違うんだ。
She got so big and strong that one day she just smashed the hatch, climbed the fuck out, and went for me
でかい
like
な。
a raging bull. I believe her intention was to consume me, like a delicious morsel. So anyway, she surely would have torn me to pieces if I hadn't
どこ行った
crawled
ん
in
だ
the
デスティニー。
freezer to hide from her. Then she left, and I've not seen her again.
It's kind of your own fault. It's all these kebabs. I'm not surprised she'd lost her mind.
You don't understand. She loved it. She begged me to feed her. But by the end, I
なんなの
wasn't
この
able to
狂った世
satisfy
界
her
観。
cravings for meat anymore. It was never enough, and she was always hungry.
What do you think will happen to her now?
She roams the park nearby.
ああ、なんか公園あった
I
な。
hear screaming sometimes late at night. That's how.
だから有刺鉄
feeding on some
有刺鉄線が
unlucky passersby. My poor
多分公園に
darling
閉じ込められて
Destiny.
るんだね。
There's not much of humanity left in her, if any at all.
So there are other people like me who found this place?
I see them sometimes, not very often. It's funny, but you all smell the same. No offense.
What do you mean? Smell of what?
Sickness.
Well, I'm not staying here. How do I get back?
You sure you want to go? I could put you up with Ruby. She won't mind.
That's very kind of you, but there's someone at home who I'm supposed to be watching right now, and he might get in trouble if I'm not back before dawn.
I see. Well, I won't stop you then. But
どうやっ
hey,
て帰ればいいんだ。
I just remembered something that might help you. Last week, I heard cats making noise over at the old clock
博物
museum.
館あったっけ？それ
And
Cats know things we don't. They're the only ones who can slip in and out of Burnhouse Lane whenever they want.
okay, I'll try the clock museum. How do I get there?
That's the problem, you see. You just can't get there anymore.
Why not?
Remember when I told you about Destiny? How she roams the park?
あ
Well, that's where the clock museum is. Right there on her feeding grounds.
What if I decided to go to the park? I went past it earlier. I'm pretty sure the gate was locked.
あ、入れなかったんだ。
That gate's always locked, but there's a way in through the public toilets.
なるほど。
They're right next to the park.
公衆トイレも閉まってたよ。
You can take the toilet's key. There.
どこにあんだ？あった。お、
Just bring it back later. I'll need it for the customers. And
なんでこいつがトイレの鍵持ってんの？
if you see Destiny, just run. She's strong, she's aggressive.
もしかしてステルスゲーになるの？
You can dodge her if you're swift enough. But if she grabs you...
I won't let her grab me.
Good. I'd be sad to see your pretty face turned into Lahmacun.
I guess it's time to meet my destiny.
長い会話だったんだけど面白かった。もう一回話してみる
Good
か。
luck in the park, skinny lady.
ありがとう。じゃあタバコ吸ってセーブしよう。よし。あ、本当だ。おとなしくなったね。この下どうやって行くんだろう。じゃあちょっと公園行く前にこの東、ちょっとずっとここは行き止まりだったっけな。あ、行き止まりだ。じゃあ公園行こうか。違う。トイレからだけど男子トイレ女子トイレだったよね。どっちから入ればいいんだろう。どっちも開けてみよう。とりあえず開いた。とりあえずちょっと男子トイレ覗いてみよう。上なんでここに灰皿あんの？メモがある。メアリーっていう人からの古い手紙。旦那に失望してるみたい。そしてどこかに出かける約束をしても守ってくれないから休暇かしら。私には何の関係もないけど。なんか嫌な音がする。変な音がする。これもしかして繋がってんの？男子トイレ女子トイレ。待て。まだそこ行くべきじゃない。どうしようこれ。ちょっと男子トイレ、女子トイレ先に行ってみよう。なんか書かれてるね。よく見えないけど。トイレのドア全部開けなきゃ。あ、行き止まりだここは。そして特に何もなかったな。ちょっとタバコ吸っとこっか。これ開けてみるか。怖いけど。あ、開かない。無視しよう。多分こいつ後で出てくる。で、デスティニーがいるはず。これ何？屋台？びっくりした。デスティニーいないじゃん。あ、なんか足音が聞こえてきた。いや違う、風の音かこれ。いなかったな、デスティニー。これが時計博物館だよね。あ、もしかしてトイレの中に入ってたのがデスティニーか。
Hello?
鍵かけて言おうとしてたけど、あれがデスティニーかもしれない。セーブしとこう。懐かしいな、こんな時計実家にあったわ。なんかね、ゼンマイを巻いてね、巻くと1ヶ月ぐらい動くんだよね。で5時になると5回カンカンカンカンカンカンってなる。おー、びっくりした。手袋。とりあえず取っとくか。何に使うんだろう。
Who are you?
Eh?
Can you let me out? Charles locked me in here. He was going to get help, but
チャールズって誰？
he didn't make it. She got him. She fucking ate him like an animal. I saw it all through this hole. God fucking damn it.
Who are you?
What does it matter? I just don't want to be here anymore.
誰が友達を殺した？
Who
もし
killed
かし
your
てデスティニ
friend?
ーか。
She did this.
デスティニーだろう。
We were in the park. It was pitch black. And then we heard those loud footsteps. And the gurgling. So we ran here. Charles was going to get help, but he never made it out. After that, I've just sat here waiting for someone to save me.
Where's the key?
Charles had it. I'm pretty sure he hid it in his chest pocket.
どこにあんの？
In that case, assuming Charles is the guy in the back room with his guts out, the key must be in his murderer's stomach, along with Charles's liver and kidneys.
No. Shit, no. You must get it back. I can't be here anymore.
開かないのこれ、奥から。
But what can I do?
どういう仕
You
組
want
み
me to wait for her to shit it out? Although, on my way here, I did hear some strange noises coming from the toilet stall. What if that was her?
I don't know. Just do something. Anything. Just kill her and rip the key out of her fucking stomach. I don't care.
Okay, I'll find a way. I'll be back soon. You hang in there.
I can't believe she ate Charles. And she ate the fucking key.
なんで内側から開けられないの？じゃあトイレ行くか。あ、武器がある。この武器持って戦い。あ、これがチャールズか。この武器取れないの？いや、チャールズじゃないよな、これは。チャールズ飲み込まれたって言ってたもんね。念のため、セーブ。あ、ブーさんこんばんは。そうね。なかなか横スクロールのこういうゲームって珍しいかも。変更とかは、前プレイした変更に似てるかな。あー、多分来る。出たー。デスティニーだ。デスティニーだ。これどうすればいいの？敵をかわすにはこのマークが出たらダッシュ。あれ？あ、そんなに大きくなかった。走りながら RB。あ、なるほど。あまさかの一撃しか。タックルして倒せってことだよね、これ多分。 ケバブ食べ過ぎてこんなにでかくなったの、この女の人。彼氏がケバブ屋で大量にケバブ食べさせられてこんなにでかくなった。ちょっとタックル試してみよう。どうすりゃいいの？どうやって倒せばいいの？あ、猫山さん、はじめまして、こんばんは。これどうやって倒せばいいの？あ、そっか、トイレに行けばいいんだ。さっきトイレで用を足してたから、そのうんちの中に多分鍵が入ってんじゃないかな。落書き見てみよう、最初。なんだこれ、オセロ？そう、とりあえずスプレー取った。トイレの中を探る。あ、なるほどね。ここでさっき拾ったゴム手袋が役に立つんだ。使う。なんだこれ、バルブ。こんなん使うとこあったっけ？このバルブでどうすればいいんだろう。とりあえずこいつタックルでこのバルブが使えるとこあったっけな。これ関係ないよね。これもしかしてバルブ使えば開くとか。わかんねえ。どこだ。バルブの説明文読んでみるか。なるほど。これはデスティニーのやっぱ弁の中に入ってたんだ。これを使ってゴミ箱関係ないでしょ。この落書きの意味なんだろうね、これ。ちょっとスクショ撮っとこう。よし。あれ、スクショ撮れないぞ。OK。このレディース女子トイレになんかなかったっけな。汚れを拭く。あ、なるほどね。ここでこのマジックリン的なやつを使えばいい。で、なんて書いてあるのこれ。バーンハウスレーン 72A。今度こそやる。見に来い、ダン。はい。 何もなかった。何もなかった。お、なんだこれは。マガジンでか。ピストルの。この主人公、末期がんなの。で、自殺をしようとしたんだけど失敗して、で、この人看護師で、おじいさんのね、認知症のおじいさんのお世話をしないかみたいな仕事が入ってきて、じゃあ最後の仕事で、その農場みたいなところに来たのね。で、そこでおじいさんのお世話をしてたら、なぜかこんな変な世界に迷い込んじゃったって。だからおじいさんが住んでる屋敷に今戻ろうとしてる。なんとかして。なんだこれ。何に使うんだこれ。トレジャーハンター、実績が解除する。とりあえずここ行ってみるか。このバーンハウスレーン 72A。こっちだったっけな。あ、ここだ。あ、これ71。なんだ入れない。ここも入れない。あ、ここだ。入れるかな。入れるのかな。インターホンを使う。何これ。これがもしかしてさっきのパズル。ちょっと待って、さっきのスクショどこ行ったスクショ。ちょっと待ってね、覚えてない。こことこことこことここ。よしよしよし。
This is it.
あれ違うの。入る。あ、入れた。開いた。ダウンは2号室だったよ。うわ、ちょっと待って、3号室鍵かかっている。上から入るとか。鍵がかかってる。あ、開いた。ちょっと待って、これ入れる？下を見る。いけそうね。処方薬がたくさんある。ラベルにある薬剤名が全くわからない。ああ、死んでる。あ、やるっていうのは自殺するっていう意味だったんだ。よし、武器ゲットした。どういう意味？まずこの固まった指を剥がしていかないと。そんな剥がせるようなアイテムあった？カッターとか。違うか。なんかこの部屋にあるんじゃないかな。なんか 出られない。このバルブ。ペンチかなあ、ペンチだったわ。よし。でもマガジン1個しかない。何発撃てるんだろう。これどうやって撃つの？LT 長押しで RT で撃つね。9発10発しかないじゃん。わかんない。広げられないよね。さてどうやって出ればいいんだここ。なるほど、銃で壊せってこと。よし、壊れた壊れた。この銃でデスティニー倒せるんじゃない？デスティニーのお腹の中に多分鍵が入ってるはず。その鍵をちょっと銃構えとくか。ちょっと練習しとこう。あ、そっか、クールダウンがある。なんもないか。こんなんでいいんだ。あと2発しかないんだけど。よしよしよしよしよし。そうですね。おっと、あ、これが彼氏。
Holy shit! You did it, smoking girl!
Smoking girl?
You smoke those little death sticks, don't you? They're bad for you, they kill appetite. But that's your problem, not mine.
Exactly. Look, there's a key in his stomach that I need to recover.
Yes, the key. I'll get it out for you.
How?
See this knife?
まあケバブ屋だからそうそうそう、デスティニーすごいなんかね大好きだったんだよね、この人。デスティニーのこと。
But wasn't Destiny the love of your life? And now you just want to gut her like a pig?
I'm totally over her.
Didn't you say that she broke your heart when she left?
Time heals all wounds. Except those gunshot wounds you put in her, obviously. Those aren't going to heal.
Ugh, shut up. Just get that key, will you?
Is this the key you were after?
Why? Did you find more than one key in there?
No, but I found a golden watch and I'm keeping it for myself.
I don't care. Just give me the key.
どういう世界観なのかちょっと今のところわかんないんだよね。
I'll see you again, smoking girl.
でもね、このケバブが言うにはこの主人公以外にも人が来たことがあるって言ってた。こいつオマール。
Bye, Elmore.
覚えてた。
You did remember it. I promised I'd give you something if you do, so
お、
here,
なんかくれるんだ。
something to remember me by.
何もらったんだ。あ、これだ。お弁当くれたドネルケバブ。いや、ちょっと待って、これ使うのやめとこう。とりあえず10。よし、これで名前は分かんないけど閉じ込められてる女の人を助けてあげられる。ねえ、なんかね、ケバブ屋なのにね、インド料理屋って書いてあった。なんかおかしい。翻訳がおかしいのかな。これね。あれ、いなくなった。なんかさっき女の人が中から声が聞こえてきたな。
Where are you?
なんかでかいのがいるな。なんだこれ。なんか昔のシューティングのボス的な、なんかグラデーションに出てきそうなやつがいるな。なんだこれ。多分主人公がおかしくなってんじゃないかな、こいつが言ってる通り。なんだこれ。はあ。あ、電話だ。電話じゃないこれ。何？電話に見えるけど。あ、ガスか。とりあえずつけてみようか。あ、なるほどね。バルブあるこれ。何のためにこれつける？ガスをつけるんだ。あ、中の内臓、なんか胃袋的なやつが燃えるのかな。なんだこれ。ああ。誰これ。何これ。ちょっと待って、これヒントも何もないんだけど。適当でいいのかな。この人はね、肺がんだった。末期だから多分転移もしてるんじゃないかな。で、旦那さんも肺がんで死んだんだよね。とりあえず適当に引いてみるか。あ、合ってるね。で、次に赤いボタン。あ、入った。赤いボタン。これで、あと、しまった。で、赤いボタンかな。なんでこんなことしてるんだろう。全然わからん。なんかめっちゃ煙が。これ自室じゃん。どこで電話鳴ってる？あ、これか。
Hello?
Hi, my name's Beth and I'm calling from Hopedale Medical Clinic. Am I talking to Angie Weather?
Yes?
Okay,
That's great. You came to us last week to run some tests. The results are in, and...
Are they okay?
Dr. Matthews asked if you could come in. He'll explain everything.
Wait, is something wrong? Am I ill?
We don't give out this kind of information over the phone, I'm afraid. Let's arrange a visit, shall we? Can you make it this afternoon?
Sorry, can you repeat? I can't hear you very well.
I said...
I want to help you.
今旦那さん
Draw
の
an
声が
X on the door and come to me.
違うか。
What?
何 X 印
I want to take a closer look.
Who is it? Wait a second.
ちょっと出してみようか。まず赤で開いて、あれ緑か。で、赤で出す。あ、なんだこれ。蛍光チョーク。何に使うんだこれ。位牌の中から見つけた何か変。負のエネルギーに満ちてる。あ、これでなんか、さっき言ってたね、X 印を書けって。どこに書くんだろう。あ、なるほど、ここに書くのね。うん。あ、開いた。全然別のとこに繋がってるっていう。どこだ、ここは。
Yes.
あ、なんかいる。
I think you might actually have a chance. I have a good feeling about you.
なんだこれ。
It's your voice I heard on the phone, isn't it? Who are you?
As you can see, I'm a cat.
猫か。
I used to have a lovely warm home. But one day, Andrea got sick. She came to Burnhouse Lane. I followed her, and I stayed. Where else can I go?
Who's Andrea?
She was my friend, of course. A long time ago. We both died in that fire, but I simply refused to accept it.
Why am I here?
This is where the sick come to die. Where else would you be?
Are you sick too?
No. I shouldn't really be here. But cats never obey the rules. Instead, sometimes I try to help poor souls like you. Because I know how to cure your cancer. This rotten sickness, slowly killing you from the inside. I can give you a fresh start. If you're willing to work for it, of course.
There's no cure. There's nothing they can do.
But there is something you can do,
これさ、
Angie.
絶対なんかいいことない気
The
がする。
cure's inside
そいつ
you.
に従っても。
You just need to reach in and find it. But it will not be given easily. You must prove something to me first. Prove it to yourself.
I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
Of course. You're still in denial. You're hurting. That's to be expected. But hear me out, please. You must be aware of the dangers coming your way.
What are you talking about?
I'll give you 5 tasks.
5つ。
Complete them all, and you will live. First task. is to bring an evil man here to Burnhouse Lane. You're going to meet him very soon. Don't let him lull you into a false sense of security, but make him follow you here instead. He won't come willingly, of course, so use the chalk you found to draw an X on the door. It'll take him straight to Burnhouse Lane if he walks through it. Here he will pay for his evil deeds. Go back now. A new day is coming.
But
We'll meet again soon. But now, take the door. Go back. I believe old George will need your help.
あ、家帰れるのか。帰ってきた。あ、大将終わる。子羊が狼を食べる。何なんだろうね。どういう世界なんだろう。なんか騙されてる気がする。まあでも何もしなくても死ぬからね。やってみる価値はあるのか。なんていうの、死猫でいいのかな。アンジに特別な力を与えた。誰か一人にだけ秘密の告白をさせることができる。どんな状況であったとしても。1日1回だけ言いたくないことを告白させる。使用回数1。第一の猫の力。ミスター・グレイは会話中に選択肢の横に米印があれば使用できる。1回だけ使えるってことね。1日に。これさ、このお弁当受けるんじゃないかな、これ。あ、違うか。この招き猫的なやつは。あ、置けた。あ、使用回数が増えた。なるほど。ここに飾れるものを探して、ここに飾れば使用回数が増えるってこと。とりあえずおじいちゃんの様子見に行くか。どこだっけ。ここじゃない。あれ、おじいちゃんどこだっけ。ここだ。あ、またテレビ。あ、いない。寝室にいるのかな。 スどこだったっけな。ここじゃない、こっちだ。
ジョージ？
いない。どこ行った？ここは開かないね。あ、なんかパソコン置いてある部屋があったけど、そこにいるのかも。パソコンやってんのかな。ここじゃなかったか。どこだったっけ。これか。あれ、いないな。いないな。どこだ。ここは開かない。自分の部屋。こっちは外だったよね。ここは開かない。ジョージどこ行った？なんだ、もしかして深夜徘徊してんじゃない？その深夜徘徊してましたよっていう電話じゃない？これ認知症が入ってるって言ってたから。どこだ？なってんの。誰これ？
Morning, dear. Looking for Joyce.
ジョイスって誰？
Joyce! I need to talk to her rather urgently. Is she around?
農場主のことか。あ、違うの？
Who the hell is Joyce?
You know, Joyce Garland. She's got this punk rocker look.
そんなんいないぞ。
Red hair on top, bold on the sides, lots of piercings everywhere. She looks after old George.
ああ、前の
Oh, the carer.
その人怪我してね、入院してんだよ。
Yeah, she's not here. Was in a car accident, apparently. Broke a leg, I think. I'm here covering for her while she gets better, but it might take a few weeks before she's able to work again.
Oh, no. No, no, no. This is just not good at all.
Who are you?
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? How exciting. An outsider. We don't get a lot of outsiders around here. I'm Father Rob Collins. Lovely to meet you.
And you weather. Hi. Do you want a cup of coffee?
Coffee? No, I don't want no bloody coffee.
なんなんこの神父。
Okay. Only asking.
This is just dreadful. This house has fallen on hard times indeed.
What did you want from Joyce?
It's... I'm afraid I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm sure you understand that what's said in the confessional stays in the confessional.
ああ、なんかこのジョイスっていう前の世話人、看護師的な人が怪我したっていうのもなんか理由があると思うんだよね。あ、この能力が使える。使ってみるか。
Go on. I won't tell anyone.
Well, in that case, okay, I just wanted to buy some of those special herbs from her.
マジか。
She's been growing them underground in her secret place.
葉っぱ買いに来
She
たって。
wouldn't show me where. Only she knows.
Oh. Okay, I get it. You're looking to buy some pot.
Sorry, just felt a little dizzy. My head's all funny.
Take a deep breath. and you'll be fine.
What?
Trust me, I'm a nurse.
What were we talking about?
Morning, nurse.
誰だこれ
Morning, father.
What? Another one? Who are you and how did you get in?
どこから
That's
来た
just
こいつ
Kieran. Don't mind him.
Kieran?
He lives on the farm and does the sheep. Quite literally, I've heard people say.
Don't listen to that fool, nurse.
羊との関
He
係
just
が
likes
深い
to
ってなんか
bully
嫌だ
people,
な
he does.
Well, you're Welsh, right? And I've seen you around sheep.
マジか
I'm a bloody shepherd. Of course I'm around sheep. We look after them.
These poor creatures look absolutely
羊とやって
terrified
るって
every
こと
time
こい
you
つ
get near them.
That's exactly what I thought last time I came to your Sunday Mass, father.
And when was that, Kieran? 10 years ago? 20?
Stop bickering, you two. What did you want, Kieran?
Well, I was on my way to the sheep pen to feed my sheep, not do anything horrible, right? So I'm walking through the east yard towards the house. I'm not too happy, because it's absolutely pissing with rain out there, and I can already feel I have water in my boots. But then guess what I see? Poor old George is sitting right on top of the barn. I called out to him. I said, "Come on down, mate, you're gonna fall." But he just blanked me. So I thought I can't deal with this. Because really, I'm just here to look after the sheep. Crazy old people are way above my
やっぱ
pay
認
grade.
知症入ってるから
Shit.
Isn't it your responsibility to keep an eye on George at all times, nurse?
Lead me to the barn, Kieran. I'll deal with this.
Let's all go. By the sound of it, this situation may call for some divine intervention.
3人パーティーになったぞタスクなんだキアランについていくここ
Bloody rain.
And the rain fell and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house. But it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock.
あ、ここ入れるんだ登れるいるか
Up there.
ああ、いた
Fuck. Sorry. But why would he go up there?
Why don't you tell us? You're the caretaker. George! Come down, for goodness sake!
See? Nobody listens to you, mate. And neither does George.
He probably can't hear me from up there.
Father Rob, any ideas?
I wish the Almighty gave us angels' wings at times like this. But since he doesn't, I think I'll resort to the next best thing.
Which is?
I'll pray for his safety, dear.
他人事やなこれ使っていいのかなちょっと今これはちょっと使わない
I guess it's better than nothing. Has George done this before?
I wouldn't know. I usually stay with the sheep. I swear, if you call me a bloody sheepshagger once more...
Well, I've not called you anything. But you know what they say, Kieran. There's no smoke without fire.
This is one tall barn.
It's very old, too. George told me that his father built it back in the 50s.
Great. That'll make climbing it even more exciting.
I wonder if you can see my church from up there.
Why don't you climb it and find out?
Well, I'm not that curious.
Are you any good at climbing, Kieran?
Oh no, I ain't going up
自
there,
分で登る
nurse.
しかないな。
Sorry. The planks are all rotten through. And those ladders? Well, they weren't built for a man of my stature.
Or your weight.
Can you just bugger off? I don't even eat much. Got a fat gene from my mother. That makes my agility a wee low. So what?
Oh, I've seen you step dancing at the village fest. No fat gene hindering you there.
Fine. Last thing we need is you getting stuck on the roof as well. You're both useless. I'll get in.
Good. That's what Joyce would do.
Be careful up there.
こっちのはしご多分壊れてるよね。あの箱押せそうだな。あ、ちょっと待って、あ、降りてこっち。こっちは何もないか。開ける？これ開けることできんの？押す。いや、引くはできないの？引きたいんだけど。ああ、なるほど。こっちかな。ジャンプ。あ、こっちか。何もできないな。入るか。押してみるか。押せない。あ。
Hey, lady, you're trying to kill me. Did you see that? This metal rod almost impaled me.
その棒使えるんじゃない？
It was this close.
Let it go. Nothing happened.
Go. あ、上になんかあるな。あ、なるほどね。なるほど。反対側の窓から出ることができればおじさんとこ行けそう。だけどこの箱があるんだよな。これをなんとかして、さっきのこの棒を使っててこの原理的な、あ、そうだそうだ。ああ。
Can you please give us a word of warning before you start dropping heavy objects from up there? I mean...
これで押せる？黒を開ける。カッター。ここでやっとカッター。
Mind your heads down there. It's about to rain potatoes.
Ow! これで軽くなったんですね。これで押せるようになるのかな。こういう時認知症のおじいちゃんにいい眺めねって言ってあげる方がいいのかな。
Nice view, hmm? You can see for miles from up here.
Aye.
Do you mind if I sit down with you?
Do sure. You'll get a wet bum.
It doesn't matter. I'm soaked through already. Tell me a story, George.
You don't want to hear it?
Yes, I do. Tell me about your life here. What was it like?
Well, I've had a very good life on this farm, but it took me a while to realise that. When I was young, I wanted to go out there and see the America that I knew from the movies, see the Wild West for myself. But I never did. It used to be my father's farm, and when he passed away, he left it to me. He was an angry man, always shouted at people. Anyway, I was convinced I'd follow in his footsteps and live a mediocre life I never wanted. Until something happened. It was the 4th of September, 2 years after Dad passed away. I was on my tractor, heading up the hill to mend the fence, when I heard a crash. I stopped suddenly. I got off, and I saw this bicycle, all crumpled up, sticking out right from under the tractor's front wheel. And I saw a lady's foot. I had no idea at the time that 6 months later, I would marry that foot and its owner, and that it would be the love of my life. Penny was her name. She was a new vet in town, and the most gorgeous woman I'd ever laid eyes on. I picked her up in my arms, my heart racing, ready to rush her into hospital. But she just smiled and said, "Are you George Taylor? Or you have a sheep that's poorly?" Would you believe she was more concerned about the sheep than herself? Bless her. She really loved animals more than anything. Luckily, she wasn't nearly as damaged as her bicycle. Just a couple of scratches and a sprained ankle, which was quite extraordinary, considering she'd been hit by a bloody tractor. I waited for her, with a bouquet of flowers in my right hand, and a box of chocolates in my left, right outside the hospital. We both knew that this was meant to be. My lovely darling Penny. I tell you, she turned my life upside down. The farm that I despised so much finally became a home. All of a sudden I couldn't care less about Wild West and the cowboys. Penny opened a veterinary clinic here. Then Sarah was born and we started a family. Life was good. But good lives don't last forever. They're always followed by the dark times. There was an accident one day. We had a lot more horses here back then. There was this one bad stallion, Derek he was called, nasty old thing. I had jumped and kicked Penny suddenly while she were giving it injections. And she just flew and hit her head on the wall. She didn't die straight away. I was in the hospital with her for 3 days, watching the life in her slowly drain away. She was only 42. That's too young to go. Too young. But hey, look at me rambling on. Oh, I didn't mean to bore you with my old man's stories. See you back at the house, dear.
おいおい、大丈夫か？ああ。めっちゃびっくりした今。
That's a nice cup of tea.
It'll warm you up, George. You'll be all right.
Of course he'll be all right. He's a tough bloke. He wrestled bears and punched wolves back in his days. Isn't that right, George? Oh, you don't know about the bears, Kieran.
Where's Father Rob?
He said he was going to look around.
Yeah? I bet he's snooping again.
羊が来た。
You look like trouble, and so does your mate, the priest.
He ain't my mate. I hate him. But if we're gonna judge people by their looks, then you look to me like someone who likes to play with the razors, cutie face. Yes, I noticed those scars, and I know what they are.
Do you?
I may not look it, but I'm not stupid. Listen, I know you have your own shit to deal with, but that's fine. I don't care. Let's just be friends, for George's sake.
Fair enough. I'm not looking for enemies.
I tell you what, I'll cook dinner for everyone first, and then we'll shoot some bottles. How about that?
Oh, so you can cook too?
Hell yeah, I can. I make a smashing roast lamb with Brussels sprouts and mint sauce and all. George loves it, but there's no oven in my caravan, so I'd have to cook here.
I don't know, Kieran.
I think we could all use a proper meal after a morning like this. But I'm gonna need some cooking wine. I doubt there's any here. George has always been a sherry kind of guy. Someone say sherry? There's a bottle of red in my caravan. Could you get it for me, please?
Why can't you get it yourself?
A dinner like this is a lot of work. I'll never make it on time if I don't get started on the vegetables straight away. Plus, the old leg's hurting, like a son of a bitch. And you'll be walking that way anyway. Joyce always does, this time of day.
To do what?
To feed Richard some carrots.
Richard?
The horse. He lives in the box just outside the big barn.
Carrots, you say? You sure Richard's not a rabbit?
All horses love carrots. Don't you know that?
Yeah, sure. Of course I knew that.
You go in then, because I'm sure Richard's starving.
どうしようこれ。使うことなさそうだし、あげてみるか。
Have you had your breakfast yet? Because you can have this doner kebab if you want.
Oh, nice. You sure you don't want it?
I'm sure. Yes.
All right. Nice. This'll keep me going until dinner. Cheers, nurse.
なんだ
Richard. That must be the worst horse name I've ever heard.
Well, I always say you should be called Vicious instead.
Why's that? Does he bite?
We have a love-hate relationship, me and Richard. Every time I pass by his box, he looks like he'd love to rip my head off and kick it like a football.
A horse playing football. Now that would be a sight to behold. I'll go then. Anything else I should do while I'm there? Milk the cows? Harvest the crops?
No. Just get the wine and give Richard some carrots so he can love you forever.
Okay. But you better watch George while I'm gone.
I won't let him out of my sight, nurse.
よし。さあ、人参はどこにあるんだ？人参。
What are you even doing here? Are you deaf? That man's gonna turn you into dinner. Run!
We're not eating Midge. There's lamb meat in the freezer, silly.
Oh, right. Then, I guess you can relax, Midge. Just don't look in the freezer.
人参どこっちじゃない。タスク。馬のリチャードに餌をやる。とりあえず自分の部屋に行きたいな。なんかここにワインあるじゃん。このワインじゃダメなの？空のワインボトルか。はい。では今日はここで終わります。また明日続きやると思うんで、もしよかったら見に来てください。では、ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。